Mackintosh. He's a professor and head of the School of Earth, Atmosphere and Environment at Monash University. Professor Andrew Mackintosh joins us live from Melbourne, Australia. Professor, how worrying are these findings to you?
They're very worrying to me, and we've known for a while now that glaciers are losing a lot of mass, but this study confirms in unprecedented detail the amount that's being lost right now, and it's very concerning.
Break it down for us in real life terms. For our viewers, what does this glacial melt mean for everyday life?
Glaciers do two things that matter to the rest of humanity. They contribute to sea level rise, and they also cause changes in water supply to countries which source a lot of their water from glaciers. I'm thinking of places like the Himalayas and many countries in South America by the Andes. Their principal source of water is melting glaciers. So retreating glaciers are doing these two things, and neither of them are good for humanity.
Why is the speed of melt becoming so much faster?
It's related to the amount of temperature change that's occurring. There's a very clear relationship between atmospheric temperature and the state of glaciers. So as it gets warmer, glaciers get smaller. In some respects, it's very simple. And in a way, that also gives you a bit of an insight into what might happen in the future. Because if it keeps getting warmer in the future, then we'll also see more glacier retreat.
Well, we talk a lot about the global climate crisis and global heating. The answers aren't always easy, though. What can we do, however, to try and slow the rate of melt now?
Some of the mass loss from glaciers is locked in. There's nothing we can do about it. The warming that's already occurred means that we're stuck with a certain amount of glacier mass loss. But we can restrict the total amount that occurs. And computer model studies looking at possible futures show quite sizable differences in the response of glaciers depending on what trajectory humans take from this point onwards. So if we curb our climate emissions, our CO2 emissions, and other greenhouse gases, then we can keep a certain number of glaciers on Earth. If we burn fossil fuels in an unmitigated sort of manner, then we should expect to see many glaciers disappear by the end of this century.
Such a worrying finding. Professor Andrew Mackintosh joining us live from Melbourne, Australia.